in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jokubas Vaišvila, and I am MEP engineer as well. I am BIM application engineer in AGA CAD. At the very beginning of this webinar, I want to ask you to raise your hands if you can listen me and if you can see my screen. Thank you very much. I see that you can see my screen. You raised your hands, and I will start my web session. So today we will speak about the productivity boosting MEP design within AGA CAD solutions for Revit. Actually, that will be like a AGA CAD way to work with MEP design in Revit. So as I told before, my name is Jacob, and in the very beginning I want to shortly introduce ourselves. So our company is the authorized training center of Autodesk, and as well we are authorized developer of Autodesk, and we have been and partners of Autodesk for 25 years, since 1988, and we are the oldest Autodesk authorized training center in Europe. As well, we have celebrated 25th anniversary of our company just a few days ago. We are sharing our BIM advantages all over the world, and we have more than 8,000 Revit users that are using our solution, and they are based in more than 120 countries all over the world. This is our team. Actually, our team consists of 4 departments that goes for training and consulting, for programming, for marketing, and many more things what we are doing. The main thing, our goal, is to reduce the BIM stress. Actually, what we do, we are eliminating the tasks that do not create value. So how do we do that? We are creating powerful solutions for Revit that are based on users' needs. So we have the bucket of different tools that are going for Autodesk Revit. So at the very top of this flower of this bucket, we have the MEP engineering that goes for fire protection design. We have the solution for ventilation design. We have the solution for heating design, for hanging and supporting elements, making openings around line-based MEP objects. As well, we have little tools that will increase your work productivity, for example, for documentation, for calculations, and many more things. For the structural engineers, we have the smart assemblies for making assemblies, the wood and metal framings. As well, we have the smart browser that goes for family browsing. We have actually the free version that you are able to try. It do not have any fee. It is free. You can find it in our web page. As well, we have the powerful ones for smart browsers. We have the BIM tree manager that goes for managing of the project, for changing elements, parameters of elements, and many more things. So the last thing what we have here, we have the sustainable design. That is the solution that can handle the calculations of energy performance of the buildings. So today I want to speak about MEP engineering, about Cut Opening Pro, about some of the tools from Tools for Revit, from Little Tools, as well as sustainable design. So I don't want to speak more about these things. I just want to go and show all these things practically. So I'm going to my Revit, and this is the Revit that we have. Actually, our solutions are based right here under Tools for Revit, additional tabs in Revit. So the very first tool that I want to introduce you is RAS Manager. So the RAS Manager is a tool that can help you while placing rooms, areas, or spaces in a faster way than you usually do. So today I'm speaking about MEP engineering, so I will speak about spaces mostly. So what I have here, I have a simple Revit project. This is linked Revit model, and do not have any spaces inside of it. So how could I start the work with such models? I need my spaces. So the RAS Manager is like a connection in between architecture and MEP designers. So we have the possibility to place spaces by all rooms with some placement configuration. So let's try to do that. As you can see, the solution is looking for the rooms that were placed in the link model, and it is placing in the same places, spaces, with the same configurations, with the same properties like name, like number or temperature or any kind of your needed information that was placed on the rooms. So what I have done firstly, I have copy monitored the levels from the real model to my linked model to find the places where these rooms are placed. So this is the main thing, to have the same levels as in the real model. So I have copy monitored. I have linked this model into new project to get started with my my project standards or with my configurations or my family. So I'm doing this for these reasons. Actually, it will take several minutes to copy and to place all the information from the rooms, but I think that will be much more faster than to place all these spaces by hand using Revit functionality. So as you can see, the RAS manager placed 198 spaces for all of the rooms. When I'm clicking OK, you can see that all the spaces now are placed in the linked model. So let's try to find out what is placed under this space. Yeah, what we have the identity data, the same as I had in the rooms. If I will have more information, I will have more properties right down here. The second thing, what you can do, you can place spaces with some configurations. It doesn't matter what kind of information or where are you based. You can create your TXT files according to you. So I will open one of mine created tables, and here you can find that we have the building types with name of each space. We have the HVAC ID that identifies all the rest parameters. As well, we have the temperature, the supply air per person, per area, the exhaust airs per hour, and many more things we have here. So, for example, if I want to place such a room into the project, I will do that. It will create automatically new parameters. HVAC ID, theta IT, it's internal temperatures, and many more things. And I will place that space right here. So I will change that that space that was placed before, and that is all. I will finish this, and as you can see, now this space have new parameters like supply air per person, per area, and many more things here like temperatures. So what I can do with this, if I have this space, I can calculate the specific supply airflow or specific exhaust airflow for that space or for whole building. So I will calculate that. That is very, very useful thing because if the space has several possibilities to calculate supply airflow by area, by person, by air change per hour, you will have different possibilities of calculation. So I will use this one, and we will be able to calculate specific supply airflow by area, and you will see just in a minute. Okay. It calculated the specific supply airflow. So if I will calculate that by hand, that's 84 by 0.5. It's kind of this. So the area is kind of a little bit smaller than mine. So it calculates the actual specific supply airflows. The RAS manager has more possibilities, but if you want to look after this solution, just go to our web page and try the solution and make sure that this solution is really powerful. So after the preparation of the project, what I can do, I can calculate, for example, I will turn on this project. I can calculate the heating and cooling loads using my building energy add-in for Revit. So I don't want to go deeply inside of this solution because I see that we have guests from Asia, from Australia today. So I just shortly introduce what it can do. So the solution can handle different standards like DIN that goes for Germany, ISO that goes for all Europe. As well, we have the our standards that goes for Lithuania, Latvia. So if I will pick ISO, I will get some project data according which I will be able to I will be able to calculate the heating or cooling power or energy demand per month, per year, or per heating season. So what do I have here? I have the building location, according to which we have temperatures. We have the shielding class. As well, we have the infiltration according to the shielding class. As well, we have the building type, according to which we have the temperatures, inner temperatures in winter, in summer. As well, we have the heat flows from one person. We have the area per person, and many more things are here placed. So after picking all the parameters that you need, you will be able to calculate or fastly recalculate your needed functionalities, your needed heat and cooling flows. So after the calculation, so as I said, you can calculate the heating season energy, the 12 months energy, 1 month energy. It doesn't matter. So this solution is really powerful, but it stands only for European market. After the calculation of heating loads, it doesn't matter in what way you will calculate it. You can calculate it using Revit analysis tools like heating and cooling loads. You can use building energy. You can use any different software. But as I can see, all the add-ins or all the calculations will place design heating load in the same place. So I have here 3.3 kilowatt of this space, the power of this space. So what I can do, I can use the R heating solution to distribute my heating elements into the project according to heating loads. In the very beginning, what our heating solution can do, so our heating solution can create your own new families for radiators. We have created the library that contains more than 11,000 different radiators and different types of radiators, and you can create your own family, like a real Revit family, from TXT files that will be that are placed under this solution. So here you will see a very simple dialog block which can help you to filter, to group your needed elements. In the left side we have the configure grouping. So I want to find all ventile hygiene radiators here, and it will filtrate that. I want to find the type and the height, so I will distinct the values. I want this type as well, this height. As you can see, I have filtrated all my needed radiators. I have Purmo radiators, I have ventile hygiene radiators, the type is 30, the height is 60 centimeters. Each of these radiators has integrated parameters inside of it. They are smart parameters. Why it's so? Because the solution can recalculate all needed parameters for designers. For example, if I will change the supply water temperature to 70, look at the power, flow, and pressure drop here. It is automatically recalculating all these parameters. As well, if we have integrated valve into the radiator, we have such diagrams, and again the same calculations as I showed you before the radiators. All the radiators has such connectors. It doesn't matter what kind of connectors you will use. Our heating solution can handle that. So after preparation of parameters, you have to save your family anywhere. I will name that in this manner. You have to save that, and you have to insert the families into the project. So I will turn on this dialog block, and I will go just simply to the Revit insert tools, and I will load the families. You can imagine that we have saved the TXT file that become the RFA a family type of the radiator. Just in a second, you will see a dialog block where we can find all the needed radiators. We can insert these families into our project, and these families will be with all needed parameters like the flow, the pressure drop, and many more things here. Because we have a lot of different families, it will take several seconds to find the solution to open that. So what do we have here? Again, we have the same types of radiators. I remember that I used ventile hygiene, the type 30 and the height 600, and here are all my needed elements. So I will click OK. I will insert these families into the project. It will upgrade a little bit. This is because of the old version, and we are using the Revit 2015. And all the families will be placed under the mechanical equipment in the families in the project browser. Let's look there. What we have here, this is our family. What I can do, I can place just like a simple family using drag and drop functionality from Revit and to place all my needed elements into the project. The second way is the smarter way to distribute elements and to insert elements by related objects. So we will find the host element. For example, I want to distribute elements according to some rules. I want to distribute elements under the windows with some height of them and according heating load that was calculated before. It doesn't matter how it was calculated. So I will choose the category to insert with. It's a windows. And the solution now is looking for all the windows in the project, and it will calculate all the windows. After this, we will be able to filtrate that using this functionality again, as I showed you before. So, for example, I want to place elements only on a first level of my project. So I will insert elements from the mechanical equipment, and I will use any type. So you will see here a little picture, and I will pick this one. So the very first tool will place radiator, just this one that I took. It will place these radiators under the windows. The second tool will place radiators according the window width and the design heating load on the elevation of 10 centimeters above the floor, according the calculated power that was calculated according this temperature supply and exhaust supply and return temperatures. So I will use this functionality to insert these elements into the model, and you will see that it will take only several seconds to find all the elements and to place my radiators according this the smart rules. Actually, you can create your own rule for distribution of elements. Actually, these three rules are the most popular, and these three rules comes from our customers. They are created by customers' needs. So you can see that we have inserted 11 elements into the project. So you can see that this space has 3 windows, and it has 3 radiators under all the windows. Let's check what is the power of my space. It's 3.3 kilowatt. So if I will look after these radiators, you can see that the real power of radiator is 1 kilowatt. So 3 of these, it's kind of the same like my space's heating power. For example, if you have such situation that architect said that you do not need this radiator, it's not nice, I want to delete it. So I can delete, but actually what I can see here that these 2 radiators are too small and they can't create heat for such space. So actually what we can do, we can use again, we can replace these elements by hand, or we can use the functionality to update room or space radiators. For example, I will pick this space and I will update the radiators. Please look here how these radiators will change. In just a second. So you can see that they changed their geometry, not only the geometry, but as well all the inner parameters. So if I will took this radiator, you will see that I have the bigger power. We can create new connectors for all the radiators at any type, it doesn't matter. As well, we can use connect into functionality to connect the radiators, but we have created add accessories and pipe to connectors functionality. This functionality can help you to place any kind of elements on supply or and return pipe. So you can place the connectors, you can place any kind of valves or any needed your families here. So after the pressing OK, you will see how the solution will create pipes from such radiator. Look here, it is creating. So we have 4 pipes added to our radiator. Let's take a look. I think here we will see that. So here is our the elbow and the pipes are connected to our radiator. As well, our heating solution can balance the system, and it will write the KV value for each of the valves in the system. So we do not have the system, so I don't want to show you that in real time. Talking straightly about pipe systems in the Revit. So what we have here, we have smart sprinkler solution. I have distributed sprinklers into the project right here. Let's take a look here. We have pendant sprinklers, that is regular Revit ones, and I will draw the distribution pipe, for example, somewhere here. And I want to connect all these little sprinklers into one system. So what I can do, I can use the smart sprinklers functionality to connect sprinklers to distribution pipe. Firstly, I have to do some configurations. So smart sprinklers is a solution that can handle 3 different standards. That goes for ISO, for NFPA, for America, for USA, as well for Australia. AU, I think so. Here we can choose the standard according which we will do the diameter pre-calculation. As well, we can manage what kind of pendant or upright sprinkler connection we will use according these simple drawings right here. We have a lot of different configurations for splitting the pipes in the middle or by some distance from the beginning of the pipe, and many more things here. After the configuration of these routing preferences, we can connect sprinklers to distribution pipe. So firstly, what I have to do, I have to pick one of the sprinklers in a space and to say where all the sprinklers should be connected. Just in a second, all the sprinklers will be connected into one system. So it is looking for the perpendicular or any kind of the pipe right here, and it is connecting all the pipes into the system and all the sprinklers into one big system. So you can use this functionality for each of the spaces. So I will open the 3D view after it will finish the connection to look after this system. So it is proceeding all the data, and let's go to this view, to 3D view. Let's zoom in, and as you can see, it is creating all the pipe system that is needed. You can see all the pipes are connected to the sprinklers in such a way that we have defined right in a sprinkler pipe routing configurations. Like as I said, to connect all the sprinklers in such a way, all the sprinklers are connected in such a way. As I asked it to split my pipe when it is changing the diameter in the middle, it is changing it in the middle. How it is pre-calculating all these pipes? The solution is using simple TXT files where you can find that if we have the side connection of one sprinkler, we will use the 25th diameter. If we have 2, we will use 32nd diameter, and so on. So it is working in such a manner. As you can see, our distribution pipe do not have the fittings here, so we have created the functionality to insert fittings into these places where it will find intersections. So it finds 3 intersections, and it is inserting the families inside in these places. It doesn't matter if you want to additionally improve your system. We have created some possibilities to connect sprinklers to range pipe or to any pipe in the project. So I will use first one, and in the same manner as before, it will find the routing solution and it will connect these sprinklers into the system. And we can again pre-calculate the range pipe diameter, the distribution pipe diameter, because this sprinkler has new inserts, like a new flow into the system. So that is the smart sprinkler solution, what can do. I finished with the pipe systems, and I'm going further with the ventilation system, with duct systems. And we have the smart diffuser solution. This solution is really powerful solution, and I have never seen such functionalities in Revit as this solution can do. So in the very beginning, I will open my ventilation floor, the view. I have placed here the family, just a simple Revit family that I created, the geometry of a family, and I will use the smart diffuser solution to add engineering data to the family. So what does it mean? That means that I will use my PDF files or any kind of graphic pictures, and I will put some information on my family. So what I have here, I have the relation between the airflow and type dimension. That means the pressure. I will name it under the pressure drop name, and I have here several PDF files. I have here the ceiling diffuser, that one that I have created in a model. I will take a snapshot of this chart. I will copy that. I will get back to my project and I will paste this information here. Now this information is not smart information. This is only the graphical form of this graph. What I'm gonna do, I will change this graphical form into numerical form by using our smart diffuser solution. At the very beginning, I will pick the left bottom corner. So I will pick this one and the right top corner to identify the height and the length of this chart. As well, I will use the airflow start. It's 30 liters per second. As well, we have the end at 1,200. We have the pressure drop that starts at 7. As well, it ends at 150. So I said to my program that I want such diagram that has such dimensions. So what I will do now, I will pick the type lines here, the very first point and the second point, to identify the inclination of this chart, and I will pick points on each of these types: 250, 315, 400. As you can see, the chart information was collected successfully. So all the information from this chart was collected, and now it is numerical and it can work within Revit. What we can do additionally, I can, for example, add some limitations like the maximum sound level, and as you can see, I will add that. And this is the red line that identifies that this is the maximum of sound level in some spaces. If it's needed, I can do one more, and I will pick again the same points just on the next decibel line, and I will add that. As you can see, I have two different lines here. That is all. I have collected all my needed information. And now my family becomes smarter and smarter. So this family can be used within the Revit. This family could be transferred from one project to another project without losing any information. So if you have done this to one family, that will work. That will work in any project you will work for. These families can be distributed into the project according some rules, as I have distributed the radiators according some rules, the fast rules. In the same manner, not in the same, but in a kind of similar manner, I can distribute my sprinklers by inserting the position symbols into my spaces. So firstly, I will identify like a connection in between the space and the diffuser. It is the diffuser planning position mark, and you will see a simple dialog block that identifies the length on X and Y directions, that can identify the element elevation, and what is good, that it doesn't matter what kind of element, is it a ceiling based element or any kind of element, you can place it just on some elevation. It doesn't matter what host this family has. What we can do, we can identify the distances on X and Y directions. I will recalculate, and you can see that we have 3 on 4 rows on X and Y directions. As well, we have the offset functionality, the minimum distance from wall functionality, and maximum number on X and Y directions. So here you will find more functionalities that you can do here. And you can see that my position marks are distributed here. What I will do now, I will place diffusers on the position symbols in the same places as you see here. So I have added information to this diffuser, I hope so, and I will place any type of a diffuser of these on these places. So what I can do? I can calculate needed number of elements in a space. For example, if my space has 1000 cubic meters per hour airflow, I will try to find the optimal diffuser type for such a space. So again, we have simple dialog block. This is the same chart that we have placed before. This is the airflow that we inserted into our space, and here we have the number of elements on X and Y directions. So I will try to find the type, but the value is out of the chart. So okay, I will decrease the number of elements on X and Y directions. And you can see that this little green line identifies that we have the 100, the type of 100, and we have such a pressure drop and such airflow. So it's in cubic meters per hour now. So on this graph, if I will change again, this green line will increase, will pop up to this place. If I will decrease the number of elements, you will see that it reaches and it crosses the red line. That means that we shouldn't use this type of element in such a space, because the sound level is too high of it. So I can use the find type functionality to find the type. So it finds the type that the family type changed to 160S. So after pressing OK, all the information that was calculated according to the chart will be placed on this family. So it doesn't matter what kind of charts you will use. This is the chart for grills. So you can place the charts on the grills. This is the chart for silencers. You can place the charts for silencers. If it's needed, you can place the same charts for elbows, for for T-steps or any kind of elements that has those charts. So let's get back to the project and let's look what we have here. We have the family, and as I said, the family now has the airflow as well. It has the pressure drop. So it is very useful thing to find needed parameters here. So this solution can handle any number of charts. So it is going by priority function. If you will find the point on the first chart, that point will go to the other chart, to the other chart, to the third, to the fourth chart. So you will find your needed parameters according these charts. For example, if I have here diffusers, I have the supply airflow, the pressure drop and airflow, and according this airflow I can go to the other chart and find the flow information according to 0.2 liters per second. For example, if I have this one and this, it will find this point, and it will say what will be the flow for such element. So it is a really useful thing. Going further, after the distribution of elements in the project, after the connection all the elements into the project, we have such things like pipes, ducts, cable trays, conduits, or any kind of generic model that should be like hanged or supported by some elements. So we have created the smart hanger solution. This solution can hang or support land-based MEP elements like ducts, pipes, cable trays, conduits, or generic models. So I have here ducts, so I will use the duct functionality. It works with each of these families, each of these integrated Revit families. So I will insert the horizontal duct hanger on my ducts. So again, you will see the similar dialog block as I showed before. For the distribution, I can find the grouping of elements under this tab. So I will use only round ones, and I want them to place the hangers only on the first floor. So it is looking for the line-based MEP elements only in the first floor that are rectangular ducts. So I will use any type of hangers, and all the hangers has some rules to array the fixed number of hangers on a duct, to array the hangers by some distance in between them. So again, you can create your own rules or to use different hangers. These rules are created according the host family. So if the host type is a face, so you can see the top face, top face, top face, top face. So it is looking for the faces and for the connection places. So I will use the functionality to array fixed number of hangers on the duct top face. I will place 2 hangers with 30 centimeters offset from the beginnings and the end of from the beginning and the end of the element. So I will insert that into the model. So it is looking again for all the elements in the project that I filtrated. So I filtrated the first floor round ducts, and it is placing according my rules, according my created rules. It is distributing elements. So we have 18 elements distributed into the model. As you can see here, let's open the 3D view. It's more convenient to look here. So as you can see, the duct starts here. It's 30 centimeters, and we have the hanger. So the hangers, the smart hangers, is a really powerful solution that can help you to distribute, support, or hanging elements, because this solution can insert horizontal duct supports, insert vertical duct supports, insert horizontal duct hangers as well. It can work with IFC ducts, so you can import from different software and to use a smart hanger solution to hang all these elements. One more functionality that I want to show you is split duct pipe functionality. So you can split your line-based MEP elements into the segments according manufacturer's data. For example, if I have the round union here, okay, this one or this one, it doesn't matter. I can place that by calculated distance which does not exceed the predefined fixed distance. So I have 2 meters here, so this is the predefined distance, and let's try to insert. I think that it will place several unions on that line-based element that I asked to. So yeah, we have 3 elements inserted, and as you can see, each of these elements does not exceed, where is the length? Yeah, so the length is here, and all of these elements do not exceed the needed length. This solution can handle any type of inclination, slopes. You can use that with sloped roofs, with sloped ceilings, with sloped pipes, for example, or any different functionalities here. So this is our smart hangers. Smart hangers, as I said, is really powerful solution. This is one of the most popular our MEP solutions. But for me, as I used to say, this is my lover. Insert elements is a solution that can insert elements by predefined rules according some categories. Like I distributed radiators into the project according some rules. Like I distributed hangers on each line-based MEP elements. I can use any category to distribute my families. So, for example, if I want to place the switches, the lighting switches or any kind of switches, just near all the doors in my project, so that will take a huge amount of time to distribute all this. Insert element can help you while working with such situations. With a bucket with hundreds of elements for distribution. So I take the doors category, like the host element, and I will, for example, I will use the first floor doors to insert the, okay, doesn't matter what kind of switch do I have. So I will place the element on the wall at the door handle side on the elevation of 1 meter and the side offset of 25 centimeters. So let's try to do that. Again, it is looking for all the elements, and it distributes the switches nearby all the doors. So it will find the handle side of the door, and it will place the switch element right here. So as I said before, this solution can handle any kind of categories. If you need to place, for example, lamps on each table of your building, so you can use insert elements to take the table and to place the lamps on the table, on the middle of the table, for example. Or, as I said before, if I will use the window category, I will be able to place anything under the window. For example, I can place again the radiators. Again, the same rules as before. So I can place these elements. For example, if I want to place the cooler upright the doors, for example, so I can place that cooler. It doesn't matter. So this is really powerful solution. So I suggest you to try the solution. I'm going to the end of my presentation, and the last but not the worst. It's like the cherry on top. Our cut opening solution. The solution that can create openings around any type of MEP line-based elements. We have some configurations here for auto joining the opening. We have some configurations for intersections. For example, if we have the grills and the duct is coming just not crossing, but just feeling the wall, so it can make the hole, the opening here. As well, we have the minimum opening sizes. So that's the configuration. And how it works, it is using actually the Revit-based interference check. For example, I have the ducts and the walls here, and I will use such interference check I have run, and I will export all the information on the desktop. Okay, AGACAD MEP. And I will use this interference check from my Revit to find the clashes in between the walls and the ducts. It can handle the pipes, the cable trays, the conduits. It doesn't matter what kind of MEP line-based element do you have. So I will find all the clashes using read interference check data. Possibility from cut opening. Actually, it will take several minutes to to do all necessary things, all necessary steps, but I want to show you, really I want to show, because this is really nice solution. This can be used not only for MEP designers, this can be used for architects, for structure engineers, so you can suggest your friends to use this solution. So what do we have here? We have the opening, the list of clashes. For example, I will use some kind of offset, for example 25 millimeters for this. I can change the opening shape, for example, for such pipe. If my pipe is round, I can use any kind of opening, the rectangular, or I can use by element, it doesn't matter. So after the configuring the cut offset, the opening shape, I can go to insert and modify my openings. It is very nice that solution is looking for the insulation thickness. If our ducts, pipes or pipes has insulation, it will look, it will find the dimensions of it, and it will create the opening accordingly. This insulation thickness. So actually, what the solution is doing now, it is looking for all the clashes, and in all of these clashes, it is putting kinda the void element, or I don't know how to say. That is yeah, it is kind of void element. So it is placing in each of the clash that void element. So that will take several minutes, as I said, but it is really powerful solution. So I just want to remind that you are able to write the questions down on the GoToWebinar dialog block, and after all my solutions, the tools will be described. I will try to answer your questions. So if you want to ask something, just do not hesitate to ask and to write. I will read all the questions by voice, and I will try to answer them. So I see that the solution is creating, yeah, it's finishing, and we have inserted 100 of openings, but we have found 101 interference, the clashes. So let's go to this model to look through what do we have here. So we had here the round duct, but we have the rectangular opening. This is very interesting place. As well, we have two ducts. Sorry, we have two ducts here, and we have only one opening here. For example, let's go further. We have here again. We have the rectangular face opening. So the face opening is created like a family, and it is inserted. So this is the way how AGACAD is working with MEP Design within Revit. So if you like this kind of working, this kind of workflow, I suggest you to try this solution. All the information you can find. You can find on our website, and all the solutions as the trial period. Here is the product, sorry, and any kind of a product has the free trial for 14 days. So you are able to try these solutions just to fulfill. You have to fulfill this simple fields, and you will get trial version. So that is kind of all from my part. And I want to thank you for your attention. And again, if you have questions, please write them down below into GoToWebinar dialog block. So I have some questions. If the ArcLink model change some properties of room, how the MEP model by Rust Manager changed the spaces? Damian, if you have created some changes in architectural model, you have to reload to reload the link and update the spaces. Lars is asking, can insert elements use a linked model as base? Actually, I'm not sure about that, but I think that that it couldn't find the elements to place on. For example, if you want to find the window and the window is linked, so it couldn't find that window. So I will look after this manner and I will let you know how it is working actually. Thanks for the question, Lars. Damian, you have written very long question, so I will write to you by hand, by email. So thanks for the question, and I will answer that a little bit later. Rami is asking, is the pipe and duct families provided the tools? As I understand, you are talking about smart hangers. So the smart hanger solution has the library of 25 different hangers, and these hangers are not like a library. It's mostly the solution for distribution of elements. So these families are only for studying, or like for like a know-how how to do the families. But we have 25 families. So yes, Mehash is writing. You are explaining only firefighting and HVAC, not in piping. Explain on piping also. I'm not sure what do you mean this question, Mahash. So please just write me an email and we will contact with you as soon as possible. Adam is asking, is there any solution from Tools for Revit for pipe with slope, for example, sewer pipes? Sorry about that, but we are looking for new solutions for piping. So if you are interested in collaborating with us for some kind of creation of new tools, so just contact us and we will look after the manners that you have and how we can help. In any situation, we can help you, because our solution actually are based on the user's needs. So if you need that, just contact us and we will try to help you. Rami is asking again. He asked, is the pipe and duct families provided with the tools like the fittings, elbows, reducers? So if you are speaking about the smart sprinklers, so yes, all of our solutions, it has the e-help on the web page, and each of these pages has the sample projects with the after the downloading these solutions on the trial period, you will be able to take these families, I think so. So that is all. Let's go further. Is there any tool for duct and pipe pressure drop calculations other than the one found in Revit? Rami is asking. So Rami, we have our heating solution that can balance the system. So it is looking for, it is working using the iteration method, and this it is going round and round and round to balance the system. So this is the only one that we have for pipes and for pressure drop calculation. So the answer after the balancing the system is KV value. That means on each of the balancing valves you will have the KV value that will vary from 1 to 7, I think so. We have one more questions. Mahomet is asking. So, is there any solution for underfloor heating? We're not. We have no solution for underfloor heating. So our heating solution can't distribute the underfloor heating. So that's a pity. Sorry about that. I'm the engineer of these tools, so I will look through the possibilities how to improve this functionality. So thanks for the question, and I hope so that you will find some needed things here. Mudassir is asking, do you have any ESP calculations for tools for duct? Sorry, but we do not have. We have all these tools that I described here are basically they are for MEP. MEP design. As well, we have for architects, we have some tools for structural engineers. As well, we have a lot of tools for documentation, for fast documentation. So if you are interested in documentation in a faster way, we will create the web session in 1 month, I think so, about fast documentation in Revit. So you are always welcome to visit our webinars. Rami is asking, can we add the space data, cooling load, supply, airflow, fresh air from our software as Excel sheet? So as I said in the beginning of this meeting, using Grass Manager, we are actually using the TXT files. So here what we have, the building type, the name of the room, the HVAC, the temperatures, and many more things. So all these parameters were created actually in Excel, and just exported as the TXT file to for the Revit to read. So this is the way how we work. So if you have the Excel spreadsheet, it doesn't matter. As well, we have just Excel to Revit tool that can import Excel spreadsheets into Revit. The Michael is asking for my email, so I will fastly write somewhere. So you can just go for info@aga-cad.com, or just write me straightly Jokubas at aga-cad.com. So this is my personal email. Mudasir is asking, is there any clashes among MEP services? Do we have any tool to provide clash-free solution? So, as I understand, you are talking about the interference check, the clashes. So, what we have created, so this is the smart sprinklers, and it has integrated interference check. So it can check only the space interferences. It can check the interferences by sprinkler type or the system. So you will find all the clashes among the system. So that's the only thing that we have. Madash is asking, do you have any plumbing tools? Sorry, at this moment we do not have any plumbing tools. Sorry about that. So I see that the questions are over, and again, I want to say thank you for your attention, and have a nice day. So if you want to contact me, just contact using this email, jokubas@agacad.com or info@agacad.com. So thank you again, and have a nice day.